And the powers said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years.
Right. See, a lot of you wonder why it says, let these lights, these stars, and the sun and the moon, let them be for signs. What does it mean by signs? A lot of you think that you see a shooting star, oh, that's just a shooting star. That represents something's going to happen. That's how the Most High tells you that something's going to happen. That's how he gives his message. When he sent the Halley's Comet, what the white man calls Halley's Comet, or cold tap, the Halley's Comet came by during the downfall of the Roman Empire. The stars, different comets came. That's why the ancient Egyptians knew that the Lord was going to send a Savior to save Israel. That was Moses. The Romans, they knew through the Magi, which were the Ethiopians, they knew that Christ was going to come through the stars. And just recently, a few years ago, I forget what year exactly it was, I think it was 87, if I'm not mistaken, Halley's Comet came. And Halley's Comet, that represents the downfall of this white man's kingdom. And if you notice, they found out that Halley's Comet had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tails to it. Normally a comet would have 1 tail. They recorded it on video and camera and through their observatories that it has 7 tails on it. The number 7 signifies victory for us, signifies completion. That means the white man's time is up. And these top biblical scholars, they know that their time is up. So they should just change. Philip Rothschild family, you should just change yourself up now and come to the school. And just give yourself up. Make it easy for yourself. Don't let us have to come and hunt you down, because we're going to do that anyway. The super rich families of the earth, you might as well get your money and bring it to the school right now and chain yourself up and just come down and bow to us, because you're going to bow to us when the time comes. You're going to bow to us, all right? You devils are going to bow to us. You're going to find out you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Yeah, I'm laughing at you too. Look, the Most High, Christ gave the keys to the keys to the kingdom to Peter. He said, this rock shall I build my church, and the gates of hell, which is you white people, you scholars, you're not going to prevail. You're not going to prevail against us, man. What are you, a bunch of damn fools? Let's get back to this. I'm getting a little choked up.
And let them
upset here. Go ahead.
And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth.
Right.
And it was so.
It said they were for signs. That's why when you see it in eclipse, that represent. There was a lot of eclipses. When I was a kid during the Vietnam War, there was a lot of eclipses, man. Every couple of months there was an eclipse. Anytime a kingdom was going down, anytime something major was going to happen on a worldwide level, there was stars and eclipses and so forth. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, shooting stars, comets, Halley comets, and so forth. Read that part again about the lights in the heavens.
And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And the powers made 2 great lights. The greater light.
No, read the part where it says for the signs and the seasons and the days. What verse is that?
Genesis 1:14. And the powers said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night. And let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years.
Right, the signs. We told you about the signs. That was the Halley Comet, the comets, the shooting stars, the eclipses, the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse, and so forth. So for signs, for seasons, the changing of seasons is the alignment of the stars, and so forth. The way it's positioned in the heavens. Signs, seasons, days, months, and years. Read on.
And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so.
Go ahead.
And the powers made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night.
Now what is that? You know that yourself. The greater light to rule the day. The day was already here. This is the elements being illuminated. There was already elements that was illuminated. But the Most High made a particular light to rule the day, to represent the day. That's the sun. And the lesser light is to rule the night was what? The moon. Yes.
So the moon has its own light?
Of course the moon has its own light.
Okay. So they teach, because they teach in the schools that the sun gives the moon its light.
That's a damn lie. The moon has its own aura. And they don't want to change the textbooks, but when you go out into space, they show that illumination of the moon. That it has its own illumination.
Is it also true that the moon helps plants to grow?
Well, that's all a part of the elements, because it works with the tides and all that. It works with people's minds too. That's why you have this term as lunatic. Somebody bug out off of the moon. Lunatic. Okay? Why? Because the moon has a magnetic force to it, and it proves, and your body is 75% water. So when there's a full moon or something, people's bodies feels funny. That's why there's certain things you do when you go for operations. Certain times of the month, you do these things according to the makeup of the heavens. Okay? Yeah.
Was not the months measured by the moon?
Right. That's where the word month comes from. Moon. All right. Let's read on.
He made the stars also.
He made the stars also. And the stars have their illumination also. Read on.
And the powers set them in the firmament of the heaven.
Right. The firmament is what? Right outside. That's why we can see stars out here, all this area here in space. Some stars are farther away than others. Some stars are brighter than others. Read on.
To give light upon the earth.
To give light upon the earth. Because when you look up into the heavens, in the daytime, first of all, the daytime, do we get that daytime light from the stars and the sun? Nah. When the nightfall comes, the light that you see then is what? The light of the moon, the light of the stars. And the sun is not there. Read on.
And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And the powers saw that it was good.
Go ahead.
And the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
That represents the 4,000 year. The 4,000 year. Read on.
And the powers said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature.
Oh, hold up now. Hold up now. It says, let the waters bring forth what? The moving creatures. Read that part again.
And the powers said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life.
Right, let the waters bring forth the moving creatures that have life. So, is not man a moving creature that has life?
Yes.
So, man was created back then. Aren't the whales moving creatures that have life?
Yes.
The fishes, the birds, all living things, including man, including woman.